Hey folks, Marcus here, and today I'm going to have a look at an asado masterclass day I spent with Tom Bray at Fire Kitchen. So I've just come back from an awesome day with Tom Bray at his Fire Kitchen asado masterclass in Somerset, and it was brilliant. We did all sorts of asado, from whole lamb, we did short ribs, we did flank, we did chicken cooked in a salt bake, and yeah, I just thought you'd like to see what we did down there. It was a brilliant day, and yeah, a lot of good people and a lot of fun. So here you go.
In behind where the join of the rib bone is, literally just pop it out and it will pop out. But you won't need to do that.
Is that just a normal like hacksaw, or is it?
No, this is a butchery one. Yeah, but I mean, you could just use the hacksaw if you've only used it for meat.
Yeah.
It's best to use a food grade. So come around here then, David. We'll just yeah. First of all, then take the neck off first. So
straight across.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about your hand. That's
very nice.
We still eat if I chop your hand off.
A little bit harder than actually is there, but not yours.
Or was that me?
No, it was my fault. But to be honest, I don't go too much more than this. I do open up the kind of shoulder joints, the elbow. I don't exactly know what that's called, but
leave the belly skin on. And
yeah, leave all of the belly on. Belly crackles up nicely, and you get that nice sort of like jerky. And to be honest, if you buy this from your butcher, you'll buy it like that, and he'll cut, if he cuts it for you, and you won't have to do any of that. So yeah. So next bit, get a few of those that are gloved up and get involved. We'll put the bars in. Now the lamb was designed for this. I don't know who did it. Well, you know, I'm not into all of that. But
Jeebus.
But he did a bloody good job on the lamb. Well, he did a good job at one end. He could have improved it a little bit for us down the other. You know, we'll let him off today. And you know, fire. It's just such a beautiful combination. You can never have too much. Well, you could if you're. Anyway. I like to. And again, I keep this really simple today. I just use salt, meat, and then we'll make a little bit of a brine later. But you may go away and think, oh, I want to make a Moroccan style way. Add what you like, and you know, improve it, of course. Right, a risk. I just like to score it. I think it looks nice, and what it gives a bit later is what I kind of call lamb biscuits. The other bit.
Yeah.
Perfect. We've got a lovely fire there. That's pretty good. All right.
How long is the salmon going to take to cook?
Go right up, go a bit further up. Yeah. It's going to take about hour and 20 minutes. That's nice, is it? It's hot.
It's easier to go down.
What's easy?
But no.
Nearly all done, you know. Just think of the noise some underground line. Just any setbacks.
How long would that take? You're just going to do it like you did every weekend? There you go. Good.
This may seem excessive.
Really?
But I think you haven't lived until you've eaten a salt-baked chicken. Yeah, or if you could grab a...
Which bit? Which bit's gonna be one? Pick one, Rosa. Which bit's gonna be like melting my hand off?
Don't take the hot one though.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I should have added a health risk.
Oh,
Yeah, go to like 14 to 15.
You can, yeah.
What's weird though?
Good. Yep.
Do you reuse the next course?
No. Straight in. Yeah, we're good, I think.
It's definitely cooked, isn't it?
So, yeah. It's quite satisfying as well.
Cooking with an axe.
Well, hope you all enjoyed that. A lot of cracking food cooked and a great fun day. So there's details below about Tom and what he does with his Country Fire Kitchen, and it's awesome. So go and check it out. And if you like what I do here at CountryWoodSmoke, there's a box down there. Subscribe, like, comment, let me know you like my stuff. It's all appreciated. Cheers.